Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 21 of our Pokemon Stadium 2 playthrough. Before we begin today, I want to introduce you to a little somebody here. Don't know how well I can see it on camera, but this is my new shiny Magnemite. I named him Copper in honor of Game Boy Luke's current playthrough of, I believe it's Pokemon... What is that? Pokemon Glazed, I think. And I caught that Magnemite just the other day, doing some random searching just on a whim, and after about 20 minutes or so of horde hunting, I found it. You know what the odds are of finding a shiny Pokemon like that in the wild? I believe it's 1 in 8,192. I might be wrong on the number, but that's about the same amount of odds of a computer opponent landing so many critical hits, low accuracy moves, getting secondary effects, and the human player getting none of that. Which means we're in for some fun today in Pokemon Stadium 2, because I used up all my good luck catching that shiny Magnemite. However, if you remember from the last episode, we came pretty far into the Prime Cup at the finale here, the Master Ball, not even Master Ball difficulty. What am I talking about? There's no difficulties here in the Prime Cup. The Prime Cup itself is the Master Ball difficulty. So, if I continue on here, you'll see I have one continue. We're on the semi-final battle. We're going with the powerhouse team that I used in the last episode. We'll do a quick recap once we get in there. I am using this episode as these last 2 or 3 battles if I need to use the continue. I shouldn't say that. I could only have 2 battles if I have to use the continue on the semi-final and then lose and can't go to the final battle. But anyway, we're going in with low expectations but high hopes. Let's see who our final or semi-final opponent is. It's a skier. Hi, I'm Kathy. Pleased to meet you. Let's see if I can say the same thing after I've beaten you. Looks like you got a pretty decent team. We see Jinx, Lapras, Slowbro, Piloswine, Mr. Mimau, and Fearallo, so a Feraligatr. So, if you forget who we are using, let's check the team here. We've got Blaze, our Charizard, holding the Dragon Fang to power his Dragon Breath. He's also got Fire Punch, Fire Blast, and Slash Attack. Next, we've got Sprout the Venusaur with Giga Drain, Sunny Day, Toxic, and Leech Seed. You're not likely coming in, although... you wouldn't be too bad against some things. But anyway, also got Sheldon, the Blastoise, with the leftovers, with Surf, Ice Punch, Skull Bash, and Bide. Zapdos with the Bright Powder item. Zap Cannon, which... how often has that hit for us? Can't recall. Drill Peck, Thunder Wave, Hidden Power as well. Machamp is coming in with Strength, Vital Throw, Dynamic Punch, and Earthquake. And last but not least, Fluffy the Clefable with the Nevermelt Ice to power Ice Punch. She also has Double Edge, Ice Punch, I already said, Moonlight, and Metronome. Okay, so what are the biggest threats? That Lapras is going to be a major problem. So I think Machamp might not be bad, although there's like 3 Psychic types. So he'd be good against the Piloswine and the Lapras. I might want to bring him just in case, but to deal with those Psychic types, I think I want to go defensive. Sheldon is pretty defensive. Is there anything... well, Blaze could do some good damage on the Jinx. Not that Slowbro so much. I think for our first attempt... okay, hang on, I'm second-guessing everything here. Fluffy has Moonlight, we can heal up. Her Ice Punch wouldn't be good against anything here, really. I think we're going to lead with Sheldon to be safe. He has some pretty good defenses. And he'd be good against the Piloswine, if nothing else. I'll bring Blaze. So, hang on. So, if I'm bringing Sheldon, he can't do too much to the Lapras, the Slowking, or the Feraligatr. Zapdos can do a lot to those. I'm going to bring Zapdos. We're going to hope and just hope the best with that Zap Cannon. And to deal with... let's see here. Well, his Drill Peck would be good against the Mr. Mime as well. I think I might want to bring Blaze or Machamp. Let's go with Machamp. Let's give this a try. Let's just dive right in. So, the last few episodes, I've been getting pretty heated over the accuracies and such that the computer decides to give itself and decides to give me. I'm not going to say that's random chance. It is the computer calculating certain things, so it can easily be an issue of it giving itself the advantage. But you know what? I rewatched the episode in which I defeated Gym Leader Castle, so that was a victorious episode. I've got some hopes. That thing's double teaming, but I've still got some hopes that will be okay. And if not, let's just go in here and have some fun. So we're going to try to get our Surf Attack. It's our most powerful move. I could try Ice Punching for a freeze, but we're not going to land the freeze, or at least we're not going to get the freeze. So that did a little over 70 damage, so it's going to take at least 2 more of those. We can hope for a critical, if possible. Probably not going to get that, of course, as if you want to continue going for double team, feel free. Just don't hit me. Just let me land my hits. Now we have twice as much chance to miss, unfortunately. So, still landing. Now, we're not going to knock it out with one more surf attack, so I'm going to just try the ice punch just anyway. As long as we can land it, we'll get some good damage off and maybe freeze? I don't know. I am due for a freeze. I was rewatching the previous episode, and based on the Gyarados with the Focus Band, which activated, 10% chance, then the game does owe me a freeze as long as we can land one of these ice punches. Well, let's see how things go. That's 4 double teams. You get baton pass, don't you? I've got an idea. I'm going to hit it with an ice punch. I'm expecting it's going to baton pass. I'm going into Machamp. This is a risk, but I gotta be a little bit risky here. I don't think they're switching just yet, unfortunately, because otherwise they would have switched first, I think. I was thinking if they're going to baton pass into something weak to fighting, Machamp can Vital Throw. Wait, they're... Okay, no, what am I thinking? Of course they wouldn't switch out. Like, they're using their attack. So what do you switch into? Not what I wanted to see. I'm going to go for a powerful Psychic attack. So, we could try to stall out the Psychics, I think. Go into Sheldon. He has the better defense. I could have brought Zapdos, but if the Zap Cannon wasn't going to hit naturally, not with 4 double teams, it's not going to hit for sure. So, Sheldon, basically, you got to come and take some hits, buddy. Try to drain as many Psychic PP as you can. There's that Psychic. Now, if only they had switched out into Piloswine, we could have gone for the Vital Throw. So, with the 4 double teams up, we really have no chance to win this one. It is going to be faster. We're going to try to get a Surf off and get some damage, but we're going to miss, unfortunately, or they could get a critical Psychic. And we're not going to survive one more of those Psychic attacks. Can we at least land one Surf before Sheldon goes down? Of course we can't. Of course we can't. No, we're not going to pull that off. Why would we? Let's just go ahead and go for the Surf. Okay. When Sheldon falls, just because I know we're not going to land a hit anyway, I'm going to allow the game to allow Zap Cannon to miss. That's right. I'm going Zap Cannon. Because if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose big, big, big time. Come on in, Zapdos. Let's go Zap Cannon. Try to bring you down. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to have an episode on Saturday. I wanted to have this recorded Saturday during the day, but I decided I wanted to go through a computer cleanup. Hey, we missed. How about that? I wanted to go through a computer cleanup because I've noticed, oh, we got Blizzard, that my computer, the recordings have been a little bit laggy, unfortunately. And, ignoring what just happened, I decided I want to do a computer cleanup to try to see if maybe there's too much like background, superfluous stuff going on that's slowing things down. Because when Sun and Moon come out, and I start the Moon playthrough, I want the video as good as I can possibly get it. So this is sort of a trial run to see if I can manage to pull that off. And I'm going to go Vital Throw, just to see if we can survive a Psychic, but we won't. And so I started doing a computer cleanup during the day. And unfortunately, the computer decided to go through a complete cleanup the entire day. It took probably from like, what time? I started at around 12 o'clock or so, and it was 9 o'clock at night by the time the computer supposedly finished, but instead decided to crash. And I had to restart the computer. At that point, it went into the disk checking cleanup thing again, and I had to wait a little bit longer. So here it is, currently almost midnight on Saturday as I record this. Yeah, we lost our first attempt. I don't even care. We're just going to try once more. And unfortunately, that does mean that I'm only going to be able to get this stuff recorded Saturday night. So Sunday's going to have 2, maybe 3 episodes of Pokémon Stadium, too, as you'll see as you're watching this one. Just watch later on throughout the day, see if more episodes come out. Extreme! Aren't I tough? No, you're evasive is what you are. Let's use that continue and try to get ourselves a win. So, if all else fails, we are going to lose this battle, and we're going to have to call it quits for the Prime Cup for the time being. I'm going to move on to something a little less stressful, or maybe more stressful, I don't know yet. But, first of all, who do we want to pick? If they're going to try that double team thing again, I'm going to start Machamp immediately. We don't have anything like Foresight. I think Fluffy might be good. We could stall out some attacks using the Moonlight. And... I still think Zapdos would be okay because of if we could land some Zap Cannons, super effective on a lot of these things. So we are going to bring Zapdos as well. Last chance. Let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave off Pokemon, not Pokemon, the Prime Cup. I'm going to say Pokemon Stadium. I'm going to leave off the Prime Cup if we do fail, unfortunately, or if we win, whatever. And the next episode for today, coming up in a few hours, I'm going to decide to go ahead and try the Gym Leader Castle Kanto Edition. I've got my team figured out and selected for that. What's the most powerful move? We'll get the Polka Dot Bow on... Did I mention that we have Polka Dot Bow on Machamp? Wait, do we still have Polka Dot Bow on Machamp? I don't know. But let's go for the Strength Attack. This is only one double team. You don't need to dodge any hits just yet, Mr. Mime now. Yes! Not quite half damage, but I think we'll go for a Stab Vital Throw now, just to see if we can bring this thing down quick. Double team, so can we do at least 66 points of damage with this Vital Throw? I know it's resisted. You got pretty bad defense, we got pretty nice attack, and it is Stab. Come on, Machamp. We did exactly 66, which means this could be a low roll coming up, and I do nothing. Psybeam, bring it. We survived a Jinx's Psychic. What's a Psybeam? You're not going to confuse, you're not going to crit. Goodbye, Mr. Mimo. Now, don't low roll us, come on. Let's go into Fluffy. Again, I'm not going to get mad. We're here to have some fun, everybody. And I'm having some fun right now. So, we should be able to land, hopefully, a double team. I wonder if we should try Ice Punch. No, because it's going to be able to send in something that's Ice type, resisting the Ice Punch. And now they land themselves a critical hit, folks! Yes, they pulled it off! Alright, double team. Sorry, double edge. Get out of here. Go ahead, pass out to something else. Or better yet, just plain pass out. So you're switching into... Probably going to see the Jinx, I'm going to think. No, Slow King. So, I don't know. You're more defensive, are you not? Like, on the special side? Yes, you have, like, what, 2 double teams? Of course you're going to dodge that. We're going to Moonlight and heal ourselves up nicely. I don't think you're going to outspeed, so we get ourselves a heal. I think, you know what? This is our last chance. And we're here to have some fun, so let's go with some nice metronomes. We'll stall out these psychics as long as we can. We can survive. Would that be... Can we survive a critical? That did about 120. No, a critical would take us down. But we're going to metronome and see what we can get. Yes, increase that physical defense. Psychic attack no longer has as much effect on us. Oh, wait. Nope, psychic special based. But we do have the option for healing, of course. As long as they don't land themselves a critical hit. Oh, wait, my special offense decides to fall. So we're now going to switch into Zapdos. Going to go for that Zap Cannon. Normally 50% accurate, now with 2 double teams up. I think it was 2 double teams. Now with a number of double teams up. Will we land? Will we not? Stay tuned, folks. Let's find. There goes their double teams, at least. Alright, I guess... Whatever. Let's go ahead and Drill Peck. You're not outspeeding us. So, down goes the Mr. Mime. Not quite sure why they switched out on that one. I'll take it, though. With any luck. No, I shouldn't say that. With good luck, we'll get a continue off of this. What do we see? The Lapras. So we're going to just go for broke. We know this thing's going to have Blizzard and probably critical one-shot us, but let's go for the Zap Cannon. It hasn't hit yet that I can recall. Will you please land? Alrighty. Ice Beam. Miss. Bright Powder. No. But we survived it, so hang on. Nobody else will survive a hit, I do not think, so we're going to cancel. We're just going to go for the Drill Peck and see if we can land ourselves a KO with this. No Ice Shard in this generation. Quick Claw could have been a thing. Be paralyzed. Be paralyzed. Yes! Alright, so Optimism seems to be pulling through, but I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched. Like I say, Quick Claw could have been a thing there, but we're going... Wait, Bright Powder could be a thing. Okay, Lapras is done. Only thing left is Slowking, with no double teams up. I'm going to have to take a chance on Zap Cannon once again. It is not a very good chance, but it's a chance nonetheless I have to go for. Try to get as much damage off as we can. Drill Peck just won't do it. Let's actually be smart. I'm going to Thunder Wave. We might lose Zapdos, our most effective Pokemon against this Pokemon, but I can go into Fluffy, go with the Moonlight, unless this has a Paralyzed Cure Berry or something like that. Ice Punch, okay. Yeah, okay, so I was hoping we might have survived that, but unfortunately not. But I think Fluffy has a good chance here. We can go and heal up with the Moonlight, just go for the double edges. I don't think we need to try Metronome anymore. From what I know, Slowking is more specially defensive than physically. It's Slowbro that has the physical defense. And there is slight chance, 1 in 4 chance, 25% chance that the Slowking can be paralyzed on any given turn. Can that pull through for us? Not this turn. What do you do? I want to heal again. Try to keep ourselves as, far above the halfway mark as possible. We only got 2 Moonlights after this, though. So it's coming down to the wire. Can we at least... So I kind of don't mind if I don't win the Prime Cup in this attempt. Can we at least make it to the final battle, though? Just to see who it is. So a double edge will weaken us with the recoil, but I think we should survive a Psychic afterwards. Let's see how much we can do. Like I said, it's more specially defensive, I believe. Minimal damage. And full paralysis could be a thing, too. Not today, though. So Psychic does break through. We survive that, though. And, oh, you've got leftovers, do ya? So let's go ahead and Moonlight ourselves up. Okay. How many turns is that it has not been paralyzed? Not that I'm going to nitpick the percentages. I'm just curious. There's 1 turn paralysis. Alright. That is nice. We'll take that. Continue with the double edge. If only... Well, what item are we holding with Fluffy? I've already lost track. The Never Melt Ice. Okay, boosting ice attacks. I was going to say, if only we could use up our item, go for Metronome and get Thief. That could be a thing. A little bit more recoil on that one. Not quite another full paralysis. I'm hoping for a couple in a row. I don't think we'd survive another one at this range. I kind of just want to go for a couple, double edges back to back, but I can't really pull that off yet. I got a Moonlight, heal up, and after this, I'm just going for broke with double edge, double edge, double edge. Once Fluffy falls, Machamp should be able to clean up with a strength attack. Unless they land critical and bring us down. Critical hit. Special defense drop. We're having fun. We're here playing the game. We're enjoying ourselves here. Double edge. Can you bring it down to at least 100? Please give me that. That'll take. I do believe a strength will bring you down at this point, unless you want to be fully paralyzed. I'm going to say a double edge. Forget those leftovers. A double edge should bring down the king. We're going to dethrone you, my friend. Out of my way! We have made it to the final fight. We have no continues to our name. And as I said at the start of the Prime Cup attempt, it doesn't say legendaries are not banned. I don't know what we're going to see, but we're going to see it together right now. As Kathy can go sloping off somewhere else. I'm trying to make like a skiing joke, but I don't really ski that much, so I don't know. Oh, I'll go look for someone weaker. Alright, sounds cool. I will see you never, because you're done. Let's continue. Final battle. I'm happy just to have made it this far. Cool trainer. You seem quite skilled. I'm looking forward to this. Hi, Mew. I thought we would see a legendary. Fortunately, we do not see Lugia, Ho-Oh, Mewtwo. Now, do they even know Celebi's a thing yet? Okay, so we know the Mew is coming. What do we do with Mew? We don't have anything super effective against it. Only Bug, Dark, and Ghost would be, I believe. We don't have any of that. But we do have somebody defensive in Sheldon. He wouldn't be good against the Thunderbolting Starmie. In fact, who would? Well, Fluffy's not a bad choice either. We just saw how good she did there. So I might actually want to lead Fluffy. Or do I want to lead Sheldon? The Umbreon is very stally. That would be a problem too. Huh. In fact, hang on. Can I check the stats here? So Sheldon's defenses, 253, 239. And Fluffy's 202, 237. So, well, we kind of see mixture of physical and special offense on this opposing side. So either one of them would be good for the defensive aspect. I think I gotta bring Machamp too. He's good against 4 of these things. I'm not gonna lead with him though, just to be... Actually, no, I'm gonna lead Machamp. I'll bring Fluffy and Sheldon also, because, depending on what we see them lead with, either Machamp's super effective, or I can switch to somebody defensive.
Final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
It's a good question, sir. I honestly don't know. But we're gonna give it our best shot here in Pokémon Stadium 2 Prime Cup. Yeah! Now, more often than not, you're going to see this thing, well, more often than not, you're going to see this thing using special attacks. So, we're going to switch into our specially defensive Fluffy, and hope for the best. If I do have to use Sheldon, I'm hoping that he can be going up against the Tyranitar, because super effective Surf Tech. We saw him take down Lance's Tyranitar pretty decently too, so let's see what they go for. Just probably basic Psychic. Yeah, Psychic. And what do? So we handled one. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to slow this thing down. I'm going to Moonlight right now, expecting, of course, they're going to be faster, so they're going to bring us down pretty decently, but the Moonlight gives us back half. Which means we could survive... Hang on. Another hit will bring us down below half again, I think. I'm going to Moonlight again immediately. And then try for some, perhaps, double edging. I would really like to get a freeze. But I don't think that's going to happen. This will put us back to full HP. We only got 3 Moonlights left, though. And this Mew probably has Recover. So that being the case, I think probably the only shot we have is to bank on the 10% chance to freeze this thing solid. But we can stall out the Psychics, though. This is 4, I think it's used. I should probably keep track. Alright, we just need another 10% chance. We did get the freeze, but it didn't last for long. Good idea giving it a Miracle Berry, though. So, this is... How many Psychics is that? I gotta keep track, so that's at least 5, I think. 1, 2, we healed up. 3, we healed up again. 4, we froze it. I think that is 5. I'm gonna try Ice Punch again, then we can heal up next turn. This, I think, is 6 Psychics. Bear with me as I don't talk about too much other than counting attacks, but I kind of need to keep track of what's happening here. Can we get the freeze again? No. No, we can't. So we're going to heal after, I believe, the 7th Psychic. This thing probably would have Thunderbolt, too, so if and when Sheldon comes in to clean up, then he's going to be taken out by Thunderbolt. Special defense falls. So, with this heal up, I think I'm going to switch to Sheldon now. Because we see Fluffy can easily stall this thing out. Now, she's low on PP for Moonlight, however. But Sheldon can come in, possibly take some Psychics as well. I don't think... Was his special... Yeah, his special defense is actually just a few points away from Fluffy's. Of course, she has more HP than him, I'm pretty sure. But in comes Sheldon. We can try some Ice Punch Freeze. I know I'm probably asking for too much. I already got that 10%, but... What can you really do here? We do got leftovers, so at least we can heal up a little bit that way, too. We're going to attempt the Ice Punch. I know it's crazy. It's not going to work. We're going to get Thunderbolted. Thunder-Punched. Okay. That's weaker than Thunderbolt, though. Still powerful. Come on. Freeze, freeze, freeze. No! So, obviously, they're not going to go for Psychic at this point. Should I switch? If I switch, the Thunder Punch wouldn't do too much. We could survive another Psychic. I'm going to try. I'm going to switch back into Fluffy. Try for a Moonlight. And hope for the best. If only we had some sort of speed priority on Machamp that was Dark type, high critical hit ratio, and base 500 power. Then we might have a chance against this Mew. Don't paralyze me. Thank you. Now, I do believe we would survive a Psychic. But we got a Moonlight. Gotta heal up. Don't drop my special defense. Don't critical hit. Don't do any of that. Thank you. Alright, so I think now the only shot I have, since we can't heal up anymore, we're not going to get a freeze, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to go for broke, go for the double edge, get as much damage off as we can as we try to drain away the last of these psychic attacks. Come on. Critical hit? No, but I think... I don't know if we'll survive a Psychic, but if we do, we might finish it with a double edge. Down to Earthquaking. They're out of Psychics. Machamp might have a shot here. Well, we hung in with 2 HP. It hung on with 6 HP. But we know it's out of Psychics, though, because otherwise it would have gone for it right there. Machamp can come in. Can he do anything amazing against this thing? All I'm going to do is go for the strength, of course. No, you know what? Since we're not going to outspeed, if it happens to have... No, it had Miracle Berry. It doesn't have the Bright Powder. So, you know what? You like Earthquaking? I can Earthquake right back. But, did they have a Flying type? I'm just going to go for the Vital Throw. If they switch to their Tyranitar, which they're not going to, but if they did, I could have gone for a nice, powerful, super effective Vital Throw on it. So, okay, we took some damage there. Understandable. Vital Throw finishes off the Mew. If nothing else, that's a victory right there. It is a legendary, mythical Pokemon. Ugh, my Mew store! How can you even nickname a Mew? It's a Mew. That's the name. That's where we lose. We ain't pulling through this one. We'll try Earthquake, but Psychic gonna drop us, unfortunately. How do you get that many Psychic TMs in the game, anyway? Although, I suppose Mew learns it naturally, though. Yeah, so down goes Machamp. Sheldon is not going to handle a Thunderbolt from the Starmie, unfortunately. So this is the end of our attempt at the Prime Cup. We will come back at some point. I will just basically cut to the end of finishing up the Prime Cup, assuming we can ever do it, which I know we can. Like I say, it's just a matter of determination, perseverance. Oh, we have leftovers. And just your willingness to stick it out and do your best to endure what the game throws your way. But I'll come back at the end once I complete it. I want to go for a little change of pace, though. And we're going to take on the Kanto Gym Leaders next with a different team that I've already selected. And we'll see that starting later on today, a few hours from now, as I upload that video. So I want to say, first of all, thanks for checking out today's episode, the first one of Pokémon Stadium 2. Sorry we couldn't pull a win, but you see what I'm up against. That was Mew. How do I duel the Mew? But I want to say anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, feel free to throw a like down below, leave a comment down below. That was great practice. Bye now. Whatever. Anyway, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of today's episode, and just cheer me on. Give me some encouragement for my reattempt at the Prime Cup final battle once I get back to it. And feel free to check out the link in the description to the full playlist of Pokémon Stadium 2 if you missed any episodes leading up to this point. I've done all the other challenges so far except for the Kanto Gym Leaders, which I'm going to start into later on today, so come on back for that. As I sign off, I want to say thanks for checking out the episode once again, and Professor Chaz is signing off for a few hours. I'll catch you next time.